Peace. Back in the building with another video. Comment, like, subscribe at Buck Preacher 2283. This is a post boxing video on a Tyson fight. Overall, good card. I know I said I don't like spectacles or circus when it comes to my boxing, but this was my first time watching a Jake Paul event. It wasn't bad. You know what I mean? It was pretty good. It had almost all the trappings of a real boxing event, so I can't hate on that. The Barrios fight was pretty good. The Taylor and Serrano female fight was pretty good. So I see what he was doing. He was mixing in his love of the sport with a little bit of what he does, and I got to respect that. Also, I want to give Mike Tyson his flowers for a 58-year-old man to go 8 rounds, 2-minute rounds. Man, we got to take our hats off. I'm 54. That took a lot out of him. I mean, I don't know if young people understand as the older you get, the harder things get, but it does. And I'm just giving you young spring chickens that game. The older you get, your body's not going to be the same. You're not going to be able to do the same things you might have once. And I don't care how good of shape you're in. Your body is going to feel certain things that you just can't get away from because it ages. However, for Mike Tyson at 58 to go the distance like that, man, respect. And respect to Jake Paul, too, for keeping it respectful. You know what I mean? You can tell he wasn't trying to wind up and, take advantage of some older guy. They kept it really classy, so I like that about it. They kept it to the event it was, I believe, because when I made that last video, I said, Mike Tyson had no business getting in the ring, and I stand on that. But he proved me wrong because the fact that he went the distance shows me his conditioning, and I have to respect that. You get what I'm saying? I think what I told you guys I didn't like was the overall spectacle of what he was doing with a sport I love. You have to remember, I love boxing, right? So, for me, I respect boxers on another level. When I say that, to me, boxing is the hardest sport on the planet. It's the one sport where you can't depend on a teammate. You have to dig down deep inside of yourself for yourself. You can't be in there hollering about my teammates or any of that. Boxing is a gladiator sport. It is the hardest sport on the planet to me. Okay, some of you guys out there might think different. Jump in the comments and let me know. Do you think boxing is the most hardest sport out of all sports? Right? Let's debate that. Let's put that on the topic list tonight. I want to know out there what you guys think. Do you think boxing is harder than basketball, football, hockey, baseball, and all these other sports? For me, it's a yes. Because, as I said, when you box and you're in the ring, you're there by yourself. You have to train by yourself. True, you have a trainer, a corner man, a cut man, and all that, but they can't get in the ring with you. You get what I'm saying? So for me, it's the one sport where you have to really, really be about your business. And as I said, it's a gladiator sport. You get what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion on that. As I said, I'm going to take my hats off to Mike Tyson. That was my first time watching a Jake Paul event. It wasn't bad. I'm not going to say it was bad. It was pretty good. I like how he mixed everything in to make it pretty much an event. Even though he's attaching it to boxing, you know what I mean? Yeah. He had some real boxing matches in there to go along with what he was doing with Tyson, and I have to respect that. Because I was not expecting Mike Tyson at 58 years old to get in the ring and beat Iron Mike, because then I would be fooling myself. And one thing I don't do is play with my own mentals. Okay? So I was wondering how it was going to turn out and what it was going to be. And it was real classy. He never tried to hurt Mike Tyson Mike Tyson did his thing as far as, just going the distance. Like I said, for a 58-year-old cat to do what he did tonight, man, hats off to him. You know what I mean? You can tell just how that building was packed, how much weight Mike Tyson name holds. So he was smart to capitalize off that, right? So there were no losers tonight, okay? None. As I said, this is a post video to the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. It was pretty good. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna front. Like I said, that was my first time watching his events. I thought he was disrespecting boxers to a certain degree, but hey, I always kind of respected his hustle from where he came from. If you hustle about what you do, I have to respect it because we all out here hustling. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just beginning. Comment, like, subscribe at BuckPeacher2283. Y'all have a good night. Peace.